Still packing. I am still packing to go to Fresno. And I came across a wig that Denise Sheets sent me. It's a TressAllure Mia in English T. HL. English T HL. She's got 2 or 3 reviews on this. Let me show you the lace front. Hi, Pete. I see Pete. Where's Pete? We're packing up to Fresno. I hope he doesn't think he's being left behind. She did a review on this, Denise did, of this, and tried to get it more to her liking because it was, here's your blanket, baby. Because she said that she got it from a wig sister and she just couldn't pull it together. She did some steaming, not steaming, she did some blow drying with it, and she did some turning it upside down, and where are you going? Turning it upside down and trying to make it work. And so a couple of months ago, she sent it to me when I was out with a broken elbow and didn't really have much to do and didn't have any new wigs to review. And I came across it while I was packing to go to Fresno. And again, Mia, English THL. And I tell ya, I feel like I'm having wig fatigue because I feel like I've seen this wig before. In fact, I feel like I see this wig all the time. This is my Tony of Beverly Norah. And I spent all the money on this. I paid for this myself. So let me show you what it looks like from the back. And I'll put it on for you because I feel like this is the same style from Tony of Beverly, and this is TressAllure. I feel like the curls are the same. I feel like they're dupes. So I will also link down below Denise's 2 videos where she reviews this wig and she just struggles with it and it being what she wants it to be. I am very familiar with that. And I have stopped buying styles like this. I found the right one for me in Main Attractions Broadway because it doesn't do this. And I think both of these, Norah by Tony of Beverly and TressAllure Mia, have the same top. They have the same left side part and lace front. And I think because I'm a right-hand parter is because of that. I think it's made me flip the part. I think that in flipping the part and trying to bring it to life for me, I believe that's why I have become a right-hand parter. This is my right. I know it's different from everyone else, but I thought this phone would be able to change that for me. But when I change the part, it does not have the monofilament. But it changes the vibe of the look. So this has quite a bit of permatease. In here, it's pretty pillowy in the sides, probably to keep those curls standing up. I don't rake my fingers through this or comb through this, but I do get in here and shake it up, wake it up, pull it up. And I believe that's why I can pull a different style out of a look that might be too flat or too unbelievable or unrealistic, because I flip that part. And so it gives it a totally different look and style and vibe. Let me put these in here. I'll let my mom hear. This is my mom. And I think that makes a huge difference. I only have my ponytail down here. I have a pony nub down here. I don't have one in the top. There's a lot of good permatease all over. All over this is pretty pillowy. So I think that's why I am now a right-hand parter, even on styles with that lace front and left monofilament side part. I don't really fool too much with the side part. It doesn't really make that much difference to me because it's too flat for me. Where the monofilament is, it's too flat. And so when I flip it, it brings all this layer of curl over to this side. This does have metal stays in the back and an extended nape, just the same as the Tony Beverly Norah. I believe that the price point between TressAllure and Tony Beverly is quite a bit different. I know these colors are very different. I'm going to put this on and show you the curl, because I believe that the curls are about the same when you look at them. I can't really move around too much because of the way that I'm in boxes. But in all of the trial and error and changes that Denise tried to make with her review, which if I didn't say already, I'll link down below. Just flipping the part can change the whole dynamic of the style. This is English THL. Highlight HL. I don't have my water is right there. But that would also bring some vavoom to it and style it to it. So this is comparable to me. I think of I got my wigs all packaged up here to go with me to Fresno. This reminds me of Caramel Kiss by Estetica. It also reminds me, not exact dupes, but it also reminds me of Praline in the Main Attraction line, which is an offspring or a spin-off of Henry Margaux. So Henry Margaux would have that Praline in its line. Praline in that line is 14 karat gold, brassy gold. This is not brassy gold. But changing this up from the left to the right, even with the monofilament feature, I think if you wore it this way for maybe a weekend and then flipped it back on Monday, it could change it a little bit. It could give you more of the look that we're seeing on other YouTubers or in pictures, and just relax it a little from one to the other. So if you've got something like disappointing, because I've been there, and I don't mess with this in here, I don't mess with these in here, but this in here, I get in there and I wake that up and move the part like that. The monofilament is just too flat on that side for me. I've just noticed it's just way too flat. So you could do this in an updo. I just hold it where I like it in the front. So I've got it all up here, and I'm just holding it with one hand. Try to get it all in there. That looks like really good Christmas hair. And let me show you what Norah looks like from Tony Beverly. This was a disappointment to me. I waited and waited and waited to get Norah. I saw it on a YouTuber that I absolutely adored and wanted it so bad. I saw it in 4 or 5 different shades on the YouTuber that I saw wearing this, and I've come to the conclusion that the YouTuber that wore this in all of those different colors and styles used steam before they made the review. And so I've kind of lost my desire to watch that YouTuber anymore, but let me put this on here and show you how similar they look, and you can tell me if I just have wig fatigue and think I'm seeing the same style in every single style I look at. Okay, so this is Rooted Sandstone. Show you the lace front. This is why I don't like lace fronts, because I just feel like they're detectable on me. All right, so this is on the left where that monofilament feature is. But does that not look the same in just a different color? I had a styrofoam head, but I threw it away yesterday. I didn't want to take it with me. I should have waited to show you. How similar are these? So similar. And I was just so disappointed because of this whole thing, the thing that Denise talks about in her review of this one. It just seems the same to me. These curls look the same. So I flipped the part on it. And put that whole layer of curls on this side. Just like if I flip the part on this one and bring all these curls over onto this side. There we go. I think the curls are the same. I would say that they were pretty close to being a dupe, style-wise. But to make that Norah a better version of who I am, I flipped that part. The permatease feels about the same. I know this cost me a fortune. But this is Rooted Sandstone. That's a pretty good representation of the color. Yeah. But maybe I just have wig fatigue. You know, maybe I'm going into my 5th year now, and I'm not as lit on fire by the new styles, because I feel like I've seen them all. And I've had so many. I've spent more money on, I've spent close to $400, $450 on styles, and just been disappointed as all get out. And but I think maybe if you think about, before you go hacking a bang into it, and before you modify too much, try flipping the part. I have found with myself and my face shape and the wrinkles that I have, that sometimes just cutting a little bit off here, just the front, can bring the whole thing up, and it don't feel like it drags me down. So just a little bit of a something that I do. I haven't modified any of these. When I started making videos, it's been about a year ago now, if I think about it. I think I made my first one on Thanksgiving Day in Fresno, where I'm moving. And I decided I wouldn't modify them anymore, just so I'd have comparisons if I needed to. And I haven't really done too much of that, but I feel like I have seen this style in Mia by TressAllure. Yeah. So you'll have to let me know what you think. If you feel like these look the same to you, or if it's just me and my wig fatigue, which hopefully you may experience in your wig journey. I have felt like I've seen the same styles repeated over and over and over again, and I'm having a hard time finding a new style that dazzles me, if you will. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you think, if you think they're the same or if you think they're really, really different. I know the color is, but if you feel like the styles are the same, and if you're seeing the same styles repeated over and over and over again in different brands from one to the next, let me know what you think about that, and we'll talk soon.